Hello, friends. A drone working on the route connecting Crimea with Mordor visits a transport truck where a job offer notice for truck drivers has been posted, leaving this here in case any son of Putin wants a job. On August 14, 2026, the 414th Magyar Birds Brigade published its latest weekly combat compilation, in which its operators and drones offer the standard welcome treatment to illegal tourists visiting Ukraine without a visa. These sequences are part of the record of tactical operations that the brigade shares with the national and international community to document the effectiveness of its combat units. This brigade, which is considered one of the most battle-hardened and effective unmanned systems formations in Ukraine, surprisingly, it has its origins in a group of civilians who volunteered. In 2022, among them was Robert Brody, who bought the first drone for his platoon out of his own pocket, with the goal of conducting reconnaissance on the front lines. Since then, the force has evolved from being a small company within the 59th Motorized Brigade to becoming a full brigade, part of the new Unmanned Systems Forces, specializing in operating attack drones, reconnaissance, medium-range logistical strikes, electronic warfare, and close support operations for infantry on multiple fronts. In the statement accompanying the video, the brigade invites people to follow the live scoreboard of the Unmanned Systems Forces for real-time tracking of the results of the work of all the units in the force, including the 414th Brigade. On this scoreboard, you can see all the verified results achieved by the units that make up this new branch of the Ukrainian armed forces. Just 2 days later, on August 16th, the brigade command reported that between August 1st and 15th, their units claimed to have deputinized more than 5,000 Russian invaders. With an average of 333 per day, the brigade command projects that they will be able to reach an average monthly figure of 10,000 eliminated orcs. At the same time, the brigade continues to participate in Operation Molochka, which has already managed to attack 228 ships of Putler's clandestine fleet since the beginning of July, and also in Operation Crimean Switch-Off, which has attacked 243 energy infrastructure facilities in the occupied territories over the past 45 days. In addition to continuing to maintain pressure on Ivan's air defense assets and logistical routes in the rear in Zaporizhia and Kherson. Also, these videos are used to teach future volunteers who join the service of the old man from the Kremlin that they will have a brief but exciting career as viral stars on social media. Because let's be honest, every invader deserves their moment of fame when a mosquito hits them square in the head. Most of the stars in this video move forward alone, which confirms that Ivan is only capable of launching waves of attacks made up of small teams of raiders who often work separated by hundreds of meters from each other, all just to get one or two to make it across to an area where they can hide while waiting for reinforcements. Well, the strategy doesn't seem to be working very well. Another one who is surely regretting his life choices is this invader who had the brilliant idea to hide inside a warehouse where the Horde had stored large containers with different types of fuel, one of which starts to burn when the mosquito makes contact with the illegal visitor. An ugly way to go, even if he is an invader. At the long-range sanctions front, the General Staff of Ukraine confirmed on August 17 that during the night of the 15th to the 16th, Navy units carried out a strike with R-360 Neptune cruise missiles against the plant, Komponat Kamensky, located 15 kilometers from the border with Ukraine, in the Rostov region. 2 workshops for the production of explosives and gunpowder were destroyed, and 4 additional workshops were damaged. This incursion is important. Why? The Kaminsky Kombinat specializes in the manufacture of solid propellants for rockets, used in the Uragan, Smerch, and Tornado-S multiple rocket launch systems, as well as for air defense missiles and aviation weaponry. Satellite images confirmed impacts on at least 5 production facilities, with penetrations in the roofs and damage to the anti-drone nets that protected the buildings. Signs of fire were also observed at the positions of the air defense systems protecting the facilities, including a Pantsir S-1 and the illumination and guidance radars associated with an S-300 or S-400 battery. The former Ukrainian Defense Minister, Mikhail Fedorov, announced on August 14 that national teams have begun combat testing of advanced jet-powered interceptor drones capable of reaching speeds over 600 kilometers per hour. He indicated that, over the past year, our team has collaborated with interceptor drone developers. Recently, I visited a facility whose drone can reach speeds over 600 kilometers per hour. It is already in the combat testing phase, and we hope to see the first confirmed interceptions soon. Investing in R&D, testing, and increasing production is essential. The conventional Durand drones, powered by propellers, have been the basis of the Horde's massive attacks against Ukrainian cities, and are gradually being replaced by faster, jet-powered variants, such as the Durand 4 and Durand 5. These systems reach cruising speeds of 350 kilometers per hour, with a terminal attack speed of up to 600 kilometers per hour, which drastically reduces the detection and attack windows for Ukrainian interceptors, which are propeller-driven and optimized to destroy slower targets. In the latest massive attacks, the new jet-powered drones now make up half of the attack waves, so developing a cheap interceptor capable of destroying them is urgent for Ukraine's air defenses. In a nighttime precision operation carried out on the night of August 15th to 16th, units of the Ukrainian Navy attacked the launch positions and deployment area of a Russian coastal defense missile system, K-300P, Bastion-P, in temporarily occupied Crimea. The attack targeted a concentration of this scarce and high-value system near the village of Rezervna, close to Sevastopol. The Ukrainians reported that the attack caused significant material and personnel losses. The Ukrainian Navy released thermal and optical images of the engagement, showing targeting indicators locked onto ground positions, followed by multiple impacts, explosions, and secondary fires, consistent with the destruction or severe damage of the equipment. Open-source analysts have identified the munitions used as possible Ukrainian FP2 long-range attack drones. The Bastion-P is a mobile coastal defense system, originally designed to attack surface ships with vertically launched P-800 Onyx supersonic cruise missiles. Each launcher usually carries 2 missiles. Russian forces have widely adapted the system for land attacks against Ukrainian territory, using both Onyx missiles and, according to statements from the Ukrainian military, the more advanced 3M22 Zircon hypersonic cruise missiles. These weapons have been repeatedly used against regions in southern Ukraine and other targets, posing a considerable challenge for air defenses due to their speed and flight trajectory. Little Lazar goes to his father's grave to tell him about the adventures he had during his summer camp, and also to show him the stones he collected during his vacation. His dad listens to him in silence, undoubtedly enjoying his son's innocent words and company. This is the reality of the Z-Horde invasion, destroying families just because of the ambition of a deranged old man. For those who want to see additional content, we invite you to subscribe to our Patreon, where for just $1, you'll have access to uncensored war videos. Visit our store and discover items from Ukraine's distinguished units. Each purchase directly supports United 24, contributing to reconstruction, civil aid, and defense. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel.